this is Phantom Celebi, and I wanted to talk about these mods that I feel add realism and sort of family dynamics to your Sims game. So these mods are made by several mod creators. The mod creators are littleMsSam, Turbodriver, Brit, Pinkie Sims, Sims for Me, Kawaii Stacie, and Debtor Pool. I will be listing which one is which on each mod, and I want to talk about how amazing each and every mod will be for adding realism to your pregnancies. So to start it off, I'm doing a mod by littleMsSam. It's called the Pregnancy Overhaul Mod. What it will do is it'll allow your pregnant Sims to have a better overall experience. It'll allow them to do light exercises like yoga, dancing, and swimming. It'll allow your Sims to have an adjustable belly size, so it can have a small belly, a big belly, a medium-sized belly, just an overall more realistic belly, because the Sims belly is kind of on the weird side. It doesn't adjust for the breasts, so if you are somebody like me who has the sliders for the breast, I would suggest possibly adjusting the breast to being smaller before attempting for baby, and then afterwards wait for that, and it will adjust based off of that, and then you can just put them back to the way they were before all that. Just keep track of how big the breasts were originally, and then that will work for you. There is an optional sad thing that'll happen post-pregnancy, and I don't really want to talk about it too much. I would say you read about it in the mod and decide for yourself whether or not you want that, because since it is optional, you don't need to keep it in your game, and I don't usually, but it does add some realism if you do want this sort of sad thing to happen. It is related to fatality, so if you are somebody who isn't into that kind of stuff, then maybe that isn't for you, but the rest of the mod is great. The next mod is by Sims for Me. It's called the Small Pregnancy Overhaul, and it will add a sort of tummy touching reaction, and that is because it uses the cool kitchen animations, which if you don't have that, it is a pretty cheap expansion to your game. I mean, this stuff pack will add quite a few things, few animations, some really awesome food options, so it definitely is a worthwhile pack. So what this mod will do is it'll allow aging while the Sim is pregnant. I noticed that a lot of mod creators added that as an option, like most of the mods on this list have that as an option, where the Sims can age during the pregnancy. I think that was something that a lot of people didn't like, that there was no aging during pregnancy, and I think the reason that that is a thing is because they don't want elders to have babies. So, like, if anything, there should be an option in some mod where being an elder and having a baby can cause complications, and that would be a very interesting idea. So the next mod I'm going to be talking about is by the same mod creator, Sims for Me, and the mod itself is called the Family Matters mod, and what it does is it adds all-around positivity. Basically, not only does the spouse react to the pregnancy, but like everyone in the household will in a specific way, and it'll be lively and lovely and like all around just a good time. So the next mod I will be talking about is the Ultrasound mod by littleMsSam, and I spoke about this already in a previous video, but I figured I'd put it on this list. And what it'll do is basically on the second trimester, it will add an option to go to the gynecologist, get an appointment, find out the gender, how many babies you're having, and overall add this little ultrasound photo, which is pretty cool. And I'm actually kind of wondering what would happen if you had more than the average amount of multiple multiples, would it just give you a ultrasound photo of just a cluster of babies? Oh god, imagine how weird that would be. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the next mod I'm going to be talking about is the baby shower event, and this is by Brit, Pinkie Sims, and this is the only mod by her, but I have other mods in my game from her. She has some pretty cute stuff, and I would say check her out. So, there is a, this is a baby shower event. You know how, like, there isn't really baby showers in The Sims? Like, what this will do is it'll add a baby shower. And you can have, like, these different little events that you can do with the baby shower. And you can even show that ultrasound photo that you got from there. And you can have all your family and friends come together to see the gender of the baby and all that. I kind of, like, want to see if I can find a gender reveal party. Then I might add that to the list. And that would be kind of cool, too. Like, just a gender reveal. And then afterwards a baby shower. But, like, I think this would be good too, like baby shower / gender reveal. Not bad. Definitely worthwhile. So the next mod I'm going to be talking about is Slice of Life by Kawaii Stacie. What this mod will do is it'll add physical reactions along with other different type of moodlets. So what this will do is it'll add like the sim feeling the baby. Like there is a moodlet that says that the mom will be feeling the baby kicking, which is kind of cute, very sweet, very interesting. So if you want that, like, go on ahead, like, enjoy this to pieces. I'm gonna put this out there though, if you have Wicked Whims, which is a mod that's on this list, it has a menstrual cycle, and so does basically Kawaii Stacie's Slice of Life has a menstrual cycle, and Wicked Whims has a menstrual cycle. So you might have to tweak the menstrual cycles just a bit so that it works well with what you're trying to do. The next mod is the Power Nap mod by littleMsSam. What it'll do is it'll add a power nap option to the sofas. Not the sofas. What is a sofa? Anyway, this will add a power nap option to the sofas. So instead of having that super long nap option, which is basically a sleep, don't call it a nap, it's a sleep. But instead of having the long nap option, you have a slightly shorter nap option, which works well for pregnant Sims who have other children. What they'll do is they'll take these little naps and then like they'll go on and do things for their kids afterwards. It'll help them out. And what's kind of cool about the Slice of Life mod that I didn't mention before is that it gives you like dark circles under the eyes, so post-pregnancy, when the baby's crying all the time and your sim is hearing it over and over again, they'll have a physical reaction to this baby crying all the time, and it'll be very funny. So the next mod I'm going to be talking about is Wicked Whims by Turbodriver. I didn't talk about this in my Wicked Whims mod overview because I felt like a lot of this stuff is sort of self-explanatory and it's all based off of your playstyle, but I felt like if we're talking about pregnancies, we're going to talk about the pregnancy Sims options in Wicked Whims. So with basically if you have a pregnant Sim, what Wicked Whims will allow you to do is, for one, you do have the menstrual cycle options, but you also have pregnancy options. You can mess with the duration so it goes perfectly with MCC, and you can have different sort of things. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but like you'll have water breaking options where it's like basically when the baby's coming, a puddle will just magically show up, and that's your water breaking. I think it's pretty interesting, and it is so awesome that like this mod can give, basically because of the sex options in this mod, it'll like give you the options to add sweet animations that will make the Sims more loving. If you are playing this for YouTube, there's a good chance you're going to have to do a little bit of censoring, but if you don't mind it too much, like, and you're just doing this for fun, there are some animations that show mild nudity, and then there's other animations that don't, and I think that it would be cute for, like, showing the relationship dynamic, and it, like, unlike the pose player, these animations have a reaction with the Sims, which make them work perfectly. And, like, I think that, like, the way that this works, how it's just perfectly compatible with MCC is just amazing. Not a lot of mods, like, work that well, and I think that, like, this mod definitely has an overall, I don't know, I guess it's the black sheep of mods, but it shouldn't be because it is a 10 out of 10 great mod. So the next mod I'm going to be talking about is MCC by Debtor Pool. This mod is an overall amazing mod. The MCC basically allows you to tweak with your game as much as humanly possible. It adds cheats, it adds all sorts of crazy stuff, and along with which, in the pregnancy options, here we go. Pregnancy options. You can make an artificial insemination story. Oh geez, I think I forgot to mention this, but there is, in the Wicked Whims option, there is a thing on the phone where you can do a fertility treatment. So say you do the artificial insemination story, what you can do is you can get a fertility treatment first using Wicked Whims, then get the pregnancy going on with the artificial insemination, or just overall with your significant other, so to make it easier for you to have a baby. So you have the start pregnancy option where you don't need anyone, or you can just, you know, start the pregnancy with your significant other, along with which you can adjust the pregnancy duration. So with me, I have a 9-day pregnancy, but you can have it be shorter, you can have it be longer, you can have a 1-day cycle or anything like that. I think that would be weird, but you can have it, it'll happen. Depending on your playstyle, you will have different reactions and all that. What's kind of cool about MCC, which I used this before, is it can make your Sims moody. In the pregnancy options, there is an option to have random moods while being pregnant, so your Sim will have different moodlets that will correlate with them being pregnant, and I think that's absolutely amazing. You can adjust the amount of multiples you have with your Sims and your pet Sims, and it's just overall an amazing mod when it comes to pregnancy and making it more realistic. Next mod I'm going to be talking about is the Advanced Birth Certificate mod by littleMsSam. This mod will allow your basically, when your parent Sims go to the hospital, it'll have them get a little birth certificate that correlates with what the Sim is. So, say your Sim is a mermaid, that will be on the birth certificate. Along with which you can name the birth certificate and all that, so that you'd be like, this is Bobby's birth certificate. Hi, Bobby. My name is Monica. What? My name is Monica. What? Who's Bobby then? God. But yeah, like, you can have the name on there. You can have all sorts of like super cute things where you can like have it in your home and just be happy with your child. Okay, next mod. We got 2 more mods here, both by the same creator. And they're pretty small mods, they don't really add too much to the game, but I feel for post-pregnancy these are awesome mods. So there is the Sibling Care Tweaks by Sims For Me. This will allow your child to teen Sims to get benefits for caring for their little baby sibling. So they'll get things like responsibility, empathy, all that, just from being with their little sibling. It won't be just them reacting to them, it'll be them building on their skills and all that, and getting character traits and all that. So awesome, right? Super awesome. And the last mod I'm going to be talking about is the photo frame family. And it is also by Sims for Me. So these two are from Sims for Me. What this will do is that you can add a family photo to your home. It'll be in Build and Buy, and like what you'll do is you'll just take the photo from the Build and Buy, and like it'll show your updated family photo, which is kind of cute. It'd be like you can take a little screenshot of that and it'll update with your family. So I think that's actually quite cute. Definitely worthwhile if you want to build on a family and show how much they've changed over time. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Spaztastic content. And if you want to hear more about mods that I think would make, you know, your game just overall amazing, just leave a comment below and I will check them out. Anyway, I'm going to be ending this. And if you want to catch me on any stream, just bring the bell icon. I will be streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, on Mixer, and on Facebook. So catch me on any of those networks, and I will see you soon. And peace. Goodbye. It's time once again for the Phantom Squad top tier. These are for the people who are awesome sauce. And I can go on and on and on about how great you guys are, but I think you guys know how I feel. And the fact that you've been, you know, watching more videos and really putting your input in the things that I do, it really does help me. And if you aren't already, follow me on Twitter. It really does add to my content. I will listen to your suggestions and I will think about what I can do to incorporate them into all my videos. So I want to say thank you to all you guys, and now time with the top tier. So here's to you, Jazz the Chameleon, Potato _ bunch of numbers, Edie Rose 23, Cute Girl Sim, Calorie _ Aiken, Malunix5, Carissa Sims, Benjamin GYT, Lovely Laura, Veggie Gamer, Base Shaman, EJ Black Dove, Trippy D, Ray of Sunshine X1, Sonic Jenny, Shipdy, Kaleda Sims, Prismatic Simmer, Sims Lena, Stray Shadow Cat, Sims Lita, and Josh CHG. I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully you guys will catch me when I do stream on Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. So, see you soon. Peace.
You